Major breaking news. Tottenham Hotspur just confirmed the firing of manager IGOR Tudor. This doesn't make sense. This is a catastrophe. This is the definition of Spursy. We've had so many conversations about what Spursy means in the last few years, bottling and bottling and bottling. I'm an Arsenal fan, so I can't really speak of bottling. But the conversation here is gross mismanagement, a lack of clarity from top to bottom, lack of clear ideas. What was the idea behind the appointment of Igor Tudor in the first place? This is a manager that hasn't proven successful. He's never coached in the Premier League. He's never coached in a relegation fight or a relegation battle. And he was given the job, one of the most prestigious jobs in the Premier League, one of the biggest clubs, so to speak, in the last 20 years, when it comes to fan base size, the financial powers that they carry, the facilities that they have. This is a top club. Maybe not the biggest club to the likes of like Arsenal, Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool. But this is a sizable club. This is a club that I don't want them to go down because I, first and foremost, as an Arsenal fan, I want my guaranteed 6 points every season. And also, the rivalry is part of the enjoyment of the sport, right? You don't want your rivals to go down, but also you don't want them to be more successful than you. You want them to be there, and you guys challenge and get that banter, right? But for the sports fans out there, what do you guys think? What are you feeling? What are you feeling right now? I know I was reading the David Austin's article, whereby he was saying that Igor Tudor's father died. We learned about the death of his father after the Tottenham against Nottingham Forest. Condolence to the family, the Tudor family, condolence to Igor Tudor himself, and condolence to anybody associated with the club because it's a really bad news when you lose a parent or when you lose a loved one. But besides that point, if we're concentrating on this breaking news and what just happened, what is the next step? It's looking because it's looking like Tottenham might get relegated. Like it's more likely that they're going to get relegated than less likely. Because when you think about it, what do you need in a relegation battle? You need fight, you need heart, determination, you need resilience, you need dogs. These are things that Tottenham doesn't have. They don't have the fight in them. Some of the players that are getting paid 200k, 190k, 170k a week, most of them are prima donnas. Some of them have assimilated to the negative, poisonous, toxic culture at Tottenham Hotspur. So how do you revive this club? I think there's like 7 games left to play in the Premier League. They are bang on. If I have to predict right now, they are bang on going to be relegated because I think West Ham have more fight in them than Tottenham Hotspur.